Alright, AKAPADers, we're getting into this giant Phil Tippett book today. If you're not familiar with him, he is a special effects mastermind. Do you like Ed 209 from RoboCop? Come on, we have to admit it. Ed 209 is the best part of any of the RoboCop movies. This is the guy behind it. Let's go. Okay, yeah, so we got this giant book. Let me just give you guys a little bit, get scoot up there. Let me get a little bit of a background to how I arrived at this book. But guys, Peter A. DeLuca here, AKAPAD 69, and stay with me, known throughout Philadelphia, PA, Europe, and the vast multiverse as your eclectic one. Tubi, T-U-B-I, it's a free app. They have this Phil Tippett documentary. I watched it. I fell in love with this guy. I just maybe like that grizzled special effects. I've been through hell. I've dealt with every single possible deadline, every single possible personality. I'm hardened. I've been through the trenches, the warfare of film production. I was there in the beginning. I was there with the birth of the whole industry. Now I get it. There were special effects pre-Star Wars, but post-Star Wars really changed everything. And he's one of the guys, one of the minds behind it. So I watched this documentary and I just, you know, like, I don't like doing it. I don't recommend it, but I had my phone out while I was watching it. And I looked up Phil Tippett books and I got this one giant book for, oh my God, I think I spent $30. It might retail for $120 or $130. But I got it for like $100 off. It was available right there on Amazon. I ordered it. Literally came a day later, and that was about 2 months ago. And this package has been sitting here in my arrivals, in my recently arrived pile for quite some time. And yes, guys, some of the content from from Top Cow Tuesday is from that pile as well. Look, we're busy. We try and do everything we can. But also, a quick show note. It's Saturday. I'm shooting this on Saturday. We're going to be just transforming. Can I talk? I feel like I've been saying that a lot recently. Can I talk? It's my sinuses. They're killing me sometimes. Yeah, and I just want to expand a little bit on this programming, this AKAPAD Army show note. Saturdays and Sundays are going to be targeted. We're going to be doing show and tells on Saturdays, hopefully from here on out. Mostly because just analytically, what drops on Saturday doesn't do quite well. And Sundays are just, look guys, I need a break, I need a little bit of a rest. Sundays mostly are presentation days. This upcoming Sunday, I should have another Wildstorm feature, a wonderful tour of the early Wildstorm studios that someone forwarded to me, so thank you for that. You know who you are. But and outside of Top Cow Tuesdays and Wildstorm Wednesdays, I'm making bigger efforts to get back to my nightly scheduled streams, meaning white I'm trying to say White Claw, Monday Night Draw and Claw, Turtle Soup Thursdays, being like Turtle Soup Thursdays, the big one I have to get back to, and that's where I draw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe on cardboard pizza circles. A lot of fun. So just, you know, be on the lookout. We got a lot coming. If you're new here, if you're searching for Phil Tippett or searching for art books or looking for like a review or flip through on this, you know, if I earned it, you know, maybe I get a subscription, maybe I get a thumbs up, maybe I get a comment. If you end up buying this book after this video or researching it, let me know. It's important, and it does make me feel good because that's why we're doing all of this stuff. You know, like I'm trying to create shortcuts for all of you while myself expanding what I have over here in the gray matter. So when I'm at the drawing table or in front of the laptop or collaborating with someone, I can pull from a lot of things. And that's why books like this are so important. Very important to get ideas in our head, period. Your head should somewhat be an endless file cabinet the more references you have in your mind, the quicker you are when you work, and the better collaborator you are with individuals. If you have a lot in your mind, even when you collaborate with someone, I'm going a little bit of a rant here. We're going to hit that drawing table real soon. I just want to make this point. If you have a lot happening in your head all the time, and it's in a somewhat disciplined arena, you know, like as of like how you're absorbing it and how you filter it out. When you collaborate with someone, and yes, whenever you collaborate, someone does take the lead. Again, film production, right? Someone always takes the lead. But if you are creative enough, if you have enough in your head, they can throw anything at you. And you kind of, you know, you get a little bit of solace in that because it comes off more of a challenge. And can you solve the problem of that challenge? Books like this give us ammunition for collaborations and work. So they're important. And it's always meaningful to me when I bring them to you. If you and I know these books go out of print, they go up in value. They, you know, like they go crazy sometimes. And I kind of have a feeling this video is going to sit there for a while, and a lot of people throughout the years are going to discover it because a lot of times I'm the only one that hits some of these books, and we're going to get more dedicated with hitting books and material, which is why Saturdays will become the showcase day, no matter what. Now, that doesn't mean throughout the week, you know, I can't do something similar, but I just wanted a day dedicated for showcasing. So you guys can get things in your head and become better creators. Let's hit that drawing table. All right, let's get this off the table. I was just live streaming Fastball. One of my loose goals throughout this year is to live stream me trying to figure out how to make some of the unknown G.I. Joes as cool as possible live for all of you on YouTube and multiple social media platforms. But yeah, Fastball, if you're not familiar, he was a outsider. He was a center fielder in baseball, and the Joes recruited him because of he can be accurate with the grenade launcher. So that's what his file card says. All right, let's just kind of get into this from the back. That's what she said. And here we go. So I already forget because some time has passed. I forget if this is like one volume or two. It might be like a double book slipcase. This thing is heavy. Holy crap. That almost snapped my wrist. And let's see here. We get okay. Nothing crazy here. Just saying, I'm always paranoid about doxing myself. Not really though. I just want to kind of be careful. But let's get into this. Who's excited? I'm always excited. Just seeing this stuff for the first time. Here it is. Wow. Whoa. Oh my god, this thing is huge. Mad Dreams and Monsters. It's been a while. I even forgot the title. I mean, clearly it's been a while. Otherwise, I would have said the title in the intro. This thing's giant. I hate... You guys know here, and look what is in the back. Ed 209. Ed 209. So he did the original stop and go animation and they were going to incorporate another technology on top of that. And I forget the name of it, but it was supposed to make some of the stop and go animation more blurry and a little bit more lens or camera accurate before they kind of kicked it all and went all digital. Which is insane. But yeah, so I guess this is for Mad God. I mean, this thing must have been in production for 20 something years. And then look, we have the Starship Troopers, and look, we all know him. He did animate the sequence for Empire Strikes Back, the AT-ATs, as well as the chess pieces for Star Wars New Hope. But this, you guys know how I feel about these big oversized editions, and I don't know 100% how well I trust them, because I'm just trying to grip a little bit of... There we go. Because when a book's too big, you can't leisurely educate yourself with it. Just sitting down and flipping through it becomes a task. And that's why, you know, that's my pushback against the omnibuy culture. I don't understand how you can have a giant book and enjoy it when it's giant. Here we go. Oh, so look at this. So this, oh, RoboCop 2. RoboCop 2. The storyboards are on the frosted, like I will call this a frosted slipcase. Let's just get this out. Look, we have the Starship Troopers right here. The Clindathu, right? Clindathu. Oh, this is crazy though. Look, dailies, screening report. So some of this is, see the storyboard numbers here, and we're just going on the inside. And Blue Harvest we know was a code name for Return of the Jedi when they were shooting it. Endor Forest Bikers chasing Ewoks, storyboard, blah blah blah, stunts. So like a lot of this stuff is just, it's good to be able to go through director Ralph McQuaid. It's good to be able to go through this, especially here. See so this is the schedule. It's just good to know and be able to see how they organize some of this stuff, because there's always things you can pick apart, even from here, to apply to your normal, everyday routine when it comes to creating things. Starship Troopers. Yeah, look at him. See, I'm telling you, people, a little bit of a crush. I developed a crush on this guy in that documentary. In that documentary, you have to check it out. There you go, Paul Verhoeven. See, I like some of this stuff. Not so much of the finished fabrications. And this is Dennis Muren, another special effects super genius. Is the armatures with all of the sockets and the little baby pistons they have to hold things up. Maybe not pistons, but the ball and socket joints and the actuators. So and here it is. Here's that documentary. So I guess these are the two guys that made it. I ain't bothered looking up who made it. Number one, early years. Look at this. This makes you want to do some stop and go animation for yourself. Look at his early drawings. Here we go. So him, look. He's a young dude trying to figure out the ball and socket armature. Held fascinated with Willis O'Brien and Ray Harryhausen. Phil Tippett soon tried to understand the art of making armatures as shown in the early drawings. Pretty again, dedicated and skilled when it comes to the rendering here. I love, look, this is on a super thick toothy paper too. I don't know if you guys can see that. 1968. Yeah, so there's a Ray Harryhausen book, and we were discussing that on one of my streams. That's inbound, so we will be doing a run of special effects books and studies. I do want to read this entire thing and be able to look. The mentor is Ray Bradbury, mentor Ray Harryhausen, unbelievable. Bill Stromberg, to Living the Dream. So look here, he gets hired. Yeah, so I have to read this. Drawings for the cantina, right? Look, Hammerhead. And look, see how you visualize, these must be the control for the eyeballs, right? He's just trying to figure out what it looks like. And look, even here, say armature control or the puppetry of this. I don't know what they call the puppetry version of the stop and go armature, but yeah, ideas. Let's just get some ideas out there so we can start discussing stuff. Sculpting, looking all the headpieces for New Hope Cantina. Star Wars chess set. design primary. So here we go. So these are the chess set guy. I'm surprised that they haven't. Aren't like? Let me know in the comments. Am I crazy? I just feel like the chess pieces. Do we have like another shot? Yeah, like the chess pieces. Why haven't the chess pieces had like an action figure release? Like even in Black Series, like do like a $20 version of each of these guys. Like how come these are not Star Wars toys? That's beside me. So nuts. Oh yeah. Look at the young George Lucas here with some of the chess pieces. Yeah, and then this is the eyeball that pops up when they're in the trash compactor. Rick Baker said no. Yeah, so Rick Baker, right? We're 1978 Piranha. Piranha 2 connected to James Cameron, so there's a lot of lore and mythology when it comes to Hollywood history with Piranha 1 and Piranha 2. Rick Baker, just getting back to just this name alone, right, maybe the most nominated special effects makeup artist ever. His storyboards, you guys know I love storyboards. His nomination count is insane. Here we go, Star Wars episode episode 5, and one time we called this Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Back at work, right? The fact that look at the Tauntaun. I like just seeing like the hunks of clay, like the tools just kind of. So I don't know again, like what's the process when it gets a little rough? Like how do you smooth that out? I don't know. Dude, look at the Luke Skywalker maquette here. That is so freaking cool. I love the all the design work for Hoth is just dead on when it comes to what everyone's wearing. Yeah, and look, we got Han here just skipping along. I think the puppet of the Wampa was the 1/4 scale miniature recall Tippett. I built the face from foam latex. See, it's just stuff like that. Like this is why we gotta absorb more of this. AT-ATs here, AT-AT construction, more AT-AT construction. Look at the scale. Here we go. Again, too, like so much. You have to be mindful. So when you're shooting things optically, you have to be mindful of what the real life scale is. Otherwise, it looks silly. Oh, look at this design for the AT-AT. I still think, like, that's so cool to me. And look, and then we have his, the frame timing for the stop. See, like, see the foot with the X. So it took a little bit of figuring out. The not power droid, I forget the name. The Imperial probe droid. See, and look, and sometimes you don't really see how big some of this stuff is. Like, look how big it is. That's how it looks real on camera, because it's giant. It's like 1/4, 1/7, or 1/24. Here we go. I mean, we can all imagine. We've seen this shot in Empire Strikes Back, where it just turns and fires. Dragon Slayer, jeez, underrated movie. I love Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer and Dark Crystal at one time were the two fantasy movies we had, and I still consider Dark Crystal to be the greatest fantasy movie of all time. Here we go. Like, I remember the first time seeing this on camera, it was scary because like the fire like drips. It's more like wet fire. It's not CGI fire. So they couldn't really quite do that yet. Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Here we go. Look, they're all drinking. They're all taking a shot. Party boys. And these are some of the, I just like shots like this, like pictures like this, because it is such a sign of the time. Look at what everyone's wearing, the long hair, just like really cool stuff, man. And these are like, they're humble, like they're working on something great, and none of them are flashy. Like they're showing up to work. Here we go. Everyone wearing the Blue Harvest t-shirts. How come Disney has not made a Blue Harvest movie where they're making Return of the Jedi? Like, we've all seen this publicity shot. And here we go. Look, Han's head. Look how detailed these storyboards are of Han breaking from the carbonite. Really cool stuff. And yeah, I don't want this to be because we have a live book to go, everyone. I want this to be a Star Wars discussion. So here too, like, you see the numbers. So the numbers are in accordance to. So this is almost, I would guesstimate that this is almost like a 3D map, right? Like if we were to triangulate this, right? So like 195 would be 195, like for example, like here. And then this is 183, and then this is 185, and then this is 160. That's what he's mapping out with the foot movements here. And this is like, it's like stomp, 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 and then it falls over. And I think this is the one, right, that in Return of the Jedi gets its head clapped. And you see here, frame 136. So again, everything it's all timing and numbers. The Ewok Adventure, Ewoks Battle for Endor. Make these canon. I guess, look, we get nothing for Ewoks of Endor. Great makeup, great design work for both of those. Both of those Ewok made-for-TV shows have to be canon. It's sad that they're just ignored. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. And again, too, we're just getting into the rise of the Tippett studio. Prehistoric beast. So 1984, I guess, right? Maybe 84. And here we go. Here we go. Look, this is what we've been waiting for. So, what year is some of this, though? And again, this is why we have to read. The film follows Monoclonus, a Cretaceous horned dinosaur peacefully wandering. So he was working on his own, like, Jurassic Park or a dinosaur. Yeah, later made by Disney. Like a dinosaur movie or short film. But here it is. Whoa. Whoa, it's shot. I don't know about this. Maybe I sneezed out if they had this in the documentary. An educational film. Okay. Very nice. Super cool. I mean, it's, yeah, great. Look at that detail here. And I say detail because these are quick impressions. And when we have things like stars and double lighting and different effects happening in the artwork, yes, it's detailed. Interview with Jules Roman, co-founder, CEO, and president of Tippett Studio. Dude, look at the old Coke can and the old M&Ms. Howard the Duck, man. If you showed me this, I would not remember it was from Howard the Duck. The Golden Child. Dude, I love this too. I love Golden Child when Eddie Murphy's in the Tibetan temple and he's like, they're spinning the the pillar and he's like mixing it. Golden Child's great. Blue cyborg, a blue cyborg. I don't know what that means. 87 RoboCop. Here we go. RoboCop and Starship Troopers. Look at the Ed 209 sketches. Dude, I like this one. See, this is where, like, and look, personal plug, this is why we do so much on AKAPAD.com, because things like this are lost, but they're not lost for me. So a lot of my design work and extended design work I do for individuals all end up on AKAPAD.com. Yeah, this texture here, which is so of today, to where it's like a, I forget what material we see this today, but carbon fiber. Right, like it's so of today. This is one of the best designs in movie special effects history for creature design. This is up there with anything. Dude, the Ed 209 stuff, and I love it that it's like full size. Nice detailed storyboards. Again with the detail. Look at this. Look at the... Figure everything out. Paper is cheap. These are great. Oh yeah, and look, this is the set. When Ed 209 falls down the stairway. Inside, when we were kids, we would rewind the scene and just have a ball watching it. It's one of the best parts of the whole of anything RoboCop. Interview with Paul Verhoeven. Willow. Right, Willow's a little bit tainted now after that Disney Plus series. Interview with Ron Howard, director of Willow. Look at Ron Howard back then. Dude, did Phil Tippett ever have hair? It's like perfectly balding. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yes, I remember when this dropped. Yeah, the hairs for this scorpion always freaked me out. Ghostbusters 2. I can't recall even what scene this guy's in. RoboCop 2, and here we go. Look at this matte painting. Well, it's not even so much of a painting. I'm not even sure. Is this a scaled model? Overleaf. A huge painted photo used as the background for Kane and Murphy's final showdown. Okay. Wow. And look at this. This is like ready to go. This is ready to go artwork. These are legit. These are some of the time. These are some of the best storyboards I have seen. I wonder if they're credited. Production time. Phil Norwood painted very strong color storyboards. Phil Norwood. We have to look that name up. And here we go. RoboCop 2 designs. I loved it. Look at War Engine Police. What? This thing is crazy. Look at that, everyone. Look at this. Oh. Here we go. This is why we're here. And you know, some of these versions of these made themselves into the movie, you know, with the suicide or failed prototype montage. And look here, it is one of the most overlooked designs of anything, especially mech or robot. I guess technically it's a mech, right? Look, the springs. It's just so industrial looking. I love the black and yellow warning tape. Look. A 1-to-1 scale. Again, accuracy. Dude, and look at that. Look, the open skull, sad face RoboCop. RoboCop 2 is also. I love the drug dealer kid in RoboCop 2. I'm not even sure what this is. Like, what the film's original treatment included a few commercials revolving around a sex bot. Well, there you go. Like I said, dude, grizzled, tough veteran. It's like when you have forearms like this, you don't mess with that person. If you guys can see, when you have forearms like this, this person will grab you. And it's a vice. Dude, I love the USA flag. All the little indicators, danger, the little notes like warning, too hot. This is intense. This is like just the wires alone for this. OCP, I love that. And look, here we go. The crew. With all, like, so here's all the different versions for different types of shots of the RoboCop 2 in RoboCop 2. RoboCop 3, oh jeez, man, wow. RoboCop 3 just gets Ed 209's cameo. That's it. And then here we go. Jurassic Park. I have a making of Jurassic Park. I've been meaning to. Maybe we'll do that next week. The Jurassic Park making of book showcase. Here we go. So you can see where it's all foam, and it's just cracking. What sucks But this should be, someone should recreate this and make this into a product, or just recreate it. The Raptors, and here it comes. So like the rigging for computer generated whatever, right? Like it's the same as the armature that's underneath the like right here. Like see, the armature here is equal to the rigging here. Look, and you see this one. Look, these ones you patch into. Look, the parallel ports, they go direct. So I guess like this goes in, and then maybe a computer, right? Like a computer reads the frames when you pose it. It reads the frames, and then there's like an application that blurs or corrects some of the takes away things being too clear. Comic sketches, Coneheads, yeah. I always like these guys from Coneheads. Again, make these into a figure. Dragonheart, I did not know he did Dragonheart. Maybe that documentary said something. Dragonheart's a fair design, and here we go. The second reason while we're here, Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers is insane. Look at the artwork. Yeah, the drop ships. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. So Starship Troopers 2, and it is in the book, where there's like these orbital shock troopers, very similar to everything we see in Halo. Everything's adopted this idea of shooting, armored soldiers from orbit. But Starship Troopers was first. Some of the bug designs. Here we go. Right, what's the name of the warrior bug? Oh, I forget the name. Yeah, dude, these ones are. I mean, Tim, people always say, oh, they shoot from their butts, but who cares? Like, it's awesome. This is the mother bug. Yeah, these ones are great too. The green eyes. This is the one like Rico, right? Like they put the grenade in its head. Here we go, the mother bug. So we're at Starship Troopers, and look at again, like everything we have left. The flying, yeah, these ones were great. You can put Starship Troopers on at any time. Jeez, there is a lot, which is great. Dude, look at this explosion. Look at this. Look how big this explosion is for this movie. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. My nose started to run here. Phil Tippett and Craig Hayes were invited to promote the film in Tokyo in early 1998. Starship Troopers immediately became a cult classic in Japan. Yeah, rightfully so. Digital era. So maybe we can kind of... The Haunting, right? This is the Liam Neeson movie. Not Verhoeven. Who directed The Haunting? The guy who did Twister. I forget his name. Jan de Bont. Former cinematographer. Hollow Man. Okay. Evolution. Oh, I didn't know Evolution. Yeah, I still have yet to see Evolution. Wow, look at that splatter or sparkle in the background. Blade 2. So I guess they did some of the at the time Blade 2 like hugely progressive and doing digital stunt work. Matrix Revolutions. So they're kind of strictly just doing like shot work here. Hellboy. Starship Troopers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I tried watching some of the Starship Troopers like sequels and the animated stuff. Didn't get too far. Cloverfield. Yeah, Cloverfield design is just incredible. Because in my opinion, this truly looks alien. It looks alien. It walks alien. Like the whole like the bubble thing here. It's just bizarre, and it works. What do we have here? Oh, Spiderwick Chronicles. Had no idea. So let's just get... So, like, they're doing digital work, but they're still building things out, practically. Tales from the Digital Studio. But, see, look, Virus. My Favorite Martian. Armageddon. So, these are probably just, like, notes per movie. Again, like, when you have a production studio... You might just be doing pickup shots or little things, and you know, you're constantly adding to your schedule. And there might be like showcase movies where you get more of a role. But again, like Priest, The Immortals, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows, After Earth, you know, you do a lot of pickup work. You might just design one creature and do a couple shots, and that's it. Ted 2, Fever Dreams, Mutant Land. What is this? A very special animated film. Is this what became Godland? I think so. Maybe. Abandoned Projects. Yes. Very cool. Very cool. Again, you know, when we go to AKAPAD.com, you know, we dedicate time to a lot of the things I was involved in. Francis Ford Coppola's Pinocchio. Yes, people forget about that. You know, like if you're out there, Target Earth, 1990s. You know, when you're Gargoyles, 98. Wow. I think these were like maybe Stan Winston action figures at one time. When they tried to license all the Stan Winston's designs. Image Comics had like a Tiger miniseries on that. But all interesting. But it's important. Like, your failed projects are as important as the projects that broke through. So then we have the new Star Wars. Here we go. Yeah, what is this? The Mandalorian. Okay. Oh, this is from Mandalorian. Super cool. The Laboratory, yeah. Again, too, like zoom in on all of these books here. Holy Bible, perfect. And Mad God, yeah. So I have yet to see this. This is the one that I've read about for the longest time. I do have to. Maybe I'll see if I can watch it tonight or something. It is. It's like, look at this. Look, he's got a PBR can right there. Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm in love. The greatest character design ever is right here. This guy. We're at page 499. And all of us, we have to aspire for this, where they can fill up a book like this with artwork. Or a website like AKAPAD.com. Interview with Phil Tippett. Finally, the one we were waiting for. Future of Tippett. Good. Interesting. I'm interested in that. I might be reading this thing forwards and backwards. We have a complete filmography here. Awesome. Filmography from 1967 all the way to 2022 with the Orville. The Sound of Thunder. 16mm short. Oh yeah, so Sound of Thunder, that's like the Annihilation movie with Natalie Portman. I think that's like the same author. Might be wrong. Image credits. Guys, this was... Thanks for hanging out if you made it this far. Oh, here we go. The bug. Ripping someone apart. Appreciate it, guys. I really do. Means a lot, but holy crap. So just be on the lookout. We might be detailing parts of this as I get through it. Not looking forward to the size or how impossible these are to handle. Having everything all in one place, I'll pass. I would love it. How much better would this be if this was broken up into like 4 or 5 volumes? Anyway, guys, love you. Rock and roll.